Good morning. It is day 212. Peter and Doxie sailing from New South Wales to Queensland, and we're still in Queensland. Yeah, it's Saturday, so yeah, a few more days to go yet until Tuesday, when my starter motor should arrive here on the Gold Coast. Doesn't mean it's going to get installed that day. So yeah, got a few more days to kick my heels here. I'm going to go ashore in a second. Yeah, the wind's going to get a bit stronger this afternoon. Nothing major, but I've just been out, let out more chain, put the bridle on to yeah, just cover my bases basically. So all good. Yeah, if you saw yesterday's video, there's a guy who anchors likes to anchor close to everybody. He came back in the night from departing before dark or around dark yesterday to go fishing, and then he parked between me and the shore, or anchored. I shouldn't say parked, it sounds silly. So I thought he's a bit further away from me at least, and then I got up at about 1:44 in the morning to go and relieve myself, if you like. And here he is basically pushing his boat further out with his tender. So didn't even start the motor up. So now that puts him between me and the yacht behind me. So still too close. So I've just heard the guy on the other yacht basically giving him a burst. So hopefully we'll see some results. I'm glad it's not just me. So anyway, I'm going to go ashore now before the wind starts up, get some items from the chandlery and various other things. Maybe have breakfast ashore too, just for a change. And yeah, see what the day brings. Oh, choices. Maybe I'll find the one that's been in the shade the longest and I won't burn me bum. Alright, part of the ride, leaving Main Beach. I'm going to cross that bridge into Southport, which is there. So just heading up ahead here. It's a beautiful walk, cycle along this walkway here, lovely. This is off the bridge going to Southport from Main Beach. You can see looking back there to SeaWorld, and there's Bums Bay. Let's see if we can zero in. No, too far away. Anyway, I'm going in that direction and find some breakfast and find the chandlery. I know, don't judge. Seriously. Okay, this looks like what I'm looking for. Let's see what they've got. That pivotal moment when you come to a fork in the road. Okay, next stop on my hot day wanderings. Okay, so this is the cigarette lighter solution that I've been talking about. So I'll just pull out that. Yeah, not great, but old and served its purpose. Yeah, it's actually coming apart even. You can see this is all broken. So my task is to basically get the wiring undone from there, pull it out and see if I can get the new one in. Okay, this is the new guy. It should hopefully just slot in. It's got a nice cover over it. It's even got my initials on it, so I know it's mine. Yeah, it comes up with an LED display of the voltage available and a switch on and off. So let's see what we can see. Okay, I've got the wires detached. I've put tape around one lot so they don't touch each other. Now to get the screws out of here from this broken unit. Okay, progress. And so close. All right, looks like a bit of sanding required. This is fun. Okay, needs a bit of a clean up, but it's through. Oh, talk about sanding forever, but pulling over. Yeah, anyway, I'll clean that up, connect it up, let's see if it works. Look at the quality. It's in, it's working. Let's see if we can charge something up. Okay, it's charging my watch right now. So I've got USB-C and A. So, luxury. Okay, winner again. I've got a 3-meter cable here. The other end's plugged into the phone, so you can't see that part. But the good news there is that works too, and it didn't before because obviously the other old system was not putting out enough power. So brilliant, I can have the phone right at the helm and keep it on charge. It must be the weekend. Tourists and locals alike, everybody's coming out to enjoy this beautiful day. Good on them. What a playground. Well, here we are at the end of Saturday. Yeah, I feel like I've achieved something at least today, so that makes a nice change, doesn't it? Yeah. So the winds have been okay. I said earlier that they were going to get stronger. There is a bit now, but it took a while longer to get to sort of around 20 knots compared to what the forecast was, so that's good. Hopefully it'll also die off earlier, or at least die off when it's forecast to, which is probably still a couple of hours away. It's not really doing much because it is actually more of a northeaster, which for me here is great because it comes through the trees, so there's a bit of a disruption there, which is great. Yeah, happy with the electricity. What did I do? The USB plug, socket, whatever. Oh dear. Yeah, happy with that. It's obviously putting out more power than the old cigarette lighter solution did. I mean, you know, that's been there since Pontius was doing circuits, right? So that's all modern and new. I can now use the longer cables, which I couldn't before, which I'm happy about. And I also bought a new power bank. It's interesting because I was doing a bit of research on it because I had a power bank which is fairly new. It just wasn't doing it. You know, the phone, the iPad, whatever. So I was doing some research, and it turns out that there's a new protocol or what have you called PPS. And I can't remember what it is, but it's basically a protocol that negotiates with the device on a rate of charge, basically, and therefore can actually charge at an optimum rate. So yeah, they build these smarts in, don't tell anybody about it, and then you wonder why your device has stopped charging from your old power bank. So I got a new one. I'm not going to talk about brands. It's PPS is something that's not widely available. So yeah, do some research on that if you're looking for power banks, because it does make a difference. So I'm just charging that one up now, but it was happily charging my iPad and my phone and everything when I tried it just before. So that's good news. So I got that, and of course the socket, which is now working. So happy days. Old mate, who was the guy who anchored too close, I was talking about at the beginning of this video, I saw him because he was gone by the time I got back here, so there was nobody between me and the yacht behind. Well, there is a modern motor cruiser slightly close, but I know they're just day people. There's somebody on board and they'll probably depart dusk. The bay is actually quite full of weekend people, so I'm sure most of them will depart back home for the night, or not. Who knows? So anyway, I saw him come back in, and he went to the pontoon, the new wharf pontoon down at Muriel Henchman Park, which is newly created just north of the old SeaWorld Nara resort. and he was sitting on the pontoon there for ages. In fact, I think he was getting in the way of the big cruise boats that were trying to come in and offload their passengers. So he's missed the popularity, I'm sure. So I was sitting there nervously watching him, and my neighbour on the other yacht was on board too. So I thought, oh, that's good. At least if he turns back, we can both yell at him. So, yeah, I saw him happily. I happily saw him, whether he was happy or not, really, I don't care. Motoring up the bay further, and he's now anchored somewhere at the north end of Bums Bay, well away from here. So happy days. I'll probably sleep better tonight. It's just something you do not need, is somebody anchoring on your lip. So anyway, that is my day. It's actually been a good day. Yeah, I feel like I've achieved a few things, as I said before. Rambling, I know. So I think I'll sign off. I think that's all I need to do today, and it's just relax time. Anyway, thank you so much for following along, and the comments. Once again, I keep saying I know, but it doesn't get old because the comments don't get old. So thank you for all of that. This is Dawn Raider, out.